Hey guys, for those who don't know, my name is Elle, and technically what this video is going to do is summarize a story that's gone on for about 4 years now, one that involves a serious situation. The situation that I'm talking about is the friendship between Paris Jackson, the daughter of the late Michael Jackson, and a chick that she met online named Medina. Now, Paris met Medina about a year ago through Twitter, and they're really close friends now. They hang out and whatever, they're good friends now. I've known Medina for 4 years. I met her in 2009, and bottom line is I'm genuinely worried for Paris. And that's the reason for this video, because I think it's time that some people were alerted to a few things. Because I think it's only fair that people hear all sides of the story before they go judging and taking sides. And I don't think mine has been heard yet the way it should be. Medina isn't the angel she seems to be around Paris. In fact, if anything, she's the complete opposite. She's a fake and a compulsive liar and simply a ridiculously good manipulator. In the time that I've known her, I've witnessed her pose as Michael Jackson online. I've witnessed her pose as Claudia Lynx. I've had her send me constant death messages to the point where I went through depression. I've seen her play victim, saying that she got raped by Michael Jackson. I've seen her lie about her age, about her ethnicity. I've seen her discriminate against certain things. I just don't feel that, I don't believe that it's fair for someone that has run their mouth about so many different things in such a bad way to be anywhere near an angel who, in my eyes, is Paris. She's young, she's pure, she shouldn't be around liars. And yeah, Medina has really bad morals when it comes to Paris. And this isn't coming from a stranger. This is coming from someone who knows Medina. I've known her for 4 years. I know exactly what I'm talking about. And I mean it when I say that she has bad intentions around Paris. Like I said, I've known her for 4 years, longer than any of her current friends. And I just feel these facts need to get out there so people can just hear these things and not, make decisions based on rumours, rather than hear it from the actual people that were there when it all happened, if that makes sense. Because if God forbid something was to happen to Paris from Medina's actions, simply because people refuse to listen to the truth, God forbid, a lot of people are going to be affected. A lot of people are going to be sorry and are going to really wish that they had listened, Like I said, I met Medina 4 years ago. I met her through my best friend, Elle. This was in 2009 through YouTube. We had YouTube accounts back then. We used it like Facebook. We each had our profile. We each had, a profile picture followed by our descriptions, and we'd just leave comments to each other and inboxes. It was like our kind of Facebook. That's how we used it back then, like in 2009. So what happened was Elle introduced me to Medina, and we all became friends, to the point where we were talking on a daily basis. We wouldn't go a day without talking to each other. Me, Elle, and Medina were just always linked with each other. We'd constantly be writing on each other's walls. We'd constantly be sending messages. If we weren't talking on YouTube, we'd be talking on MSN, on Gmail, Hotmail messages. What else did we use? Chat and phone. There was always something that we talk constantly on. We literally wouldn't go a day without talking to each other. But I don't know why I've always had this really bad vibe when it came to Medina. And Elle knows this very well. Like, I told her literally on the day that she introduced me to Medina that I straight up don't trust her. Like, I don't know why. I've just always had a negative vibe. And I guess some people get that, some people don't. But yeah, so Elle introduces me to Medina. We all become friends. And then I start to notice Medina have some sort of odd behaviour. You know, like overnight she became secretive. And it seemed that she had some sort of secret aim of getting Elle away from me. Like, I don't know why. And it happened very suddenly. But it seemed that Medina really wanted to push Elle away from me, you know, and get in between our friendship. That's when I start to realise that Elle started to become secretive too. Like, it started to go both ways. At this point, I'm just like, what's the go? You know, I've done nothing wrong, so I want to try and work out what's going on here. There's obviously something happening, you know, for them to be so secretive. And so I decided to do a bit of research. As soon as I do, that's when I find out that Medina was posing as Michael Jackson online on YouTube. She managed to form a persona online that she conveyed through different YouTube accounts, right? And I guess Elle was her greatest victim. Medina was so good at what she did that Elle managed to believe that she was speaking to Michael Jackson for 2 years. Not, you know, a few days. Like, this went on for a long time. Like, Elle genuinely believed that she was speaking to Michael Jackson for 2 years. That's a long time. I found this out through Elle. When Elle confronted me and she goes to me, you know, when I started to get sus about everything, I started to get suspicious about why they were all secretive and whatnot. Elle confronts me and she goes, I've been talking to Michael Jackson. Now, this is in 2009. So I was just like, sorry, not in 2009, 2010. Okay. So I was just like, what do you mean you're talking to Michael Jackson? He passed away in 2010. And she's like, no, I've been talking to Michael Jackson. And so that's when I just started to look into the situation.